sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking...
Gandry, when Rachel said that she does all domestic chores, is there anything you do? I mean, you put the bins out? Do you keep the trash out? I mean, what do you do anything?
I don't do shit.
Andrew has never done a house chore ever in 17 years. I do all of that. I bring him his food. I bring him his drinks. I keep track of his schedule.
Hey yo, welcome one and all to a yet another hot new episode of Juice. If you're new around here, I'm your host with the most, your friendly neighborhood Jay. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to join the cult, welcome to the family. Yes, it's as easy as that, gang. Today, we got more red pill alpha male gurus being exposed as, what's this? Human. Emotional, perhaps, like the thing that they dread the most. The dreaded female. Let's get into it.
I would not want to be that guy, that person who just cannot control their internal emotions.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking...
Just the cutting of, like, he's on Piers Morgan too. This is like national, international TV that he's on. He's like, I'm an alpha male, okay? Represent. They cut to, you're a bloody dyke. You're an effing dyke. Oh my gosh, okay, let's keep going.
Mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth. We live in a carnal world full of warring tribes who are always killing each other, and that's part of the human condition. You can't afford to have your men losing control to emotion.
You're so strong, you should open it.
Yeah, I got to be able to grip it.
Okay, we'll grip it. Let's go.
It's literally slippery. Can't grip the fucker.
All right, already this podcast is the biggest meme ever. The framed photos of Ziz, the old school toxic bodybuilder that's dead, and also Patrice O'Neal, the deceased toxic, extremely sexist, homophobic, all those things. But he was funny. Patrice O'Neal is a goat. So, already, I'm in love with this podcast.
Like, I got to have a way to grip it.
Jungle.
Andrew, I'm sorry. It's not.
My fingers slip
What a
right off the
backfire.
lid.
All right, so recently Andrew Wilson somehow had an even more embarrassing moment than that tragic pickle jar incident. The guy just keeps having meltdowns over the funniest shit, while at the same time preaching about how men need to control their emotions and stay composed under pressure. You know, we live in a world of warring tribes always trying to kill each other, and this man was defeated by a pickle jar. And you would think that fiasco would have been a wake-up call for him, and he would learn to try to control his temper a little bit at least. But it seems like he's still just on the verge of having a complete breakdown. I mean, he flies off the handle so easily. All you have to do is mention his wife having kids with guys before him, and he loses it. Like, you don't even need to say anything bad about it. All you have to do is just bring it up, and he panics. He's so sensitive. And it's hilarious that he's always talking about how men need to be stoic and ready for war. But then he just crashes out over the dumbest shit. You know, the guy can barely handle being in the culture war, let alone an actual war. I mean, the guy now has PTSD from a pickle jar. And everyone knows how easy it is to get to him. Like, even if you just bring up him having stepkids, he starts to panic. On another episode, a lady mentioned this, and he acted so weird about it. Like, you could tell he's just so insecure about this stuff. Because also he knows the audience he's cultivated thinks marrying a single mom and raising stepkids is simp behavior. You know, they definitely look down on that, which you'd think he does too, based on everything he preaches. But, of course, since it's his situation, he needs to have a caveat for that.
I adore my kids. Like, I love them to death. Wouldn't that take that away from me? Because now I would not even be sure if they were mine.
I mean, forgive me, they're not yours, are they?
No, they are mine.
Biologically?
Yeah. I have biological children, yes.
So, I'm sorry.
You were misinformed, weren't you? By trolls. But anyway, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
Yes, I have stepchildren and biological children
So
both.
do you feel that your stepchildren aren't your children?
No, I still love them and adore them.
So, I'm sorry, they're not your children or they are?
They are, but there's still a different relationship.
Okay, so I mean,
It's
you're
a different relationship.
You're doing it yourself. I mean,
No,
you,
I'm not.
You are
I just told you there's
participating
a
in the child rearing
Will you stop?
of children that aren't
This
yours.
is incorrect.
Like biologically
Yeah,
yours.
no, that's incorrect.
So it's a bold move being in the manosphere red pill space while being in a relationship like his. And he's clearly
Oh my gosh. Are you guys catching on to the trends like I am? This Manosphere podcast, they're the equivalent of the CNN type of news media, but for YouTube. It's long form content where they're discussing these topics that don't really have a particular set of answer, but they know their audience super well. So their character, even their conversation topics, are catered to that audience. And that might seem like a very obvious thing to say, but at a certain point, he's clearly playing a character. And he understands that anything he says that doesn't adhere to that character of alpha male, red pill jock, you know, that even comes to his real life where he's like, oh, okay, but his wife is, did have other children in other marriages, which can be perceived as simp-like behavior, which is, going against his character that he's trying to put out there. He's in an awkward spot. I think he should just be honest and be like, hey, so what? That's a bit more sigma, more red pill, more alpha than what he's doing right now. Getting triggered.
cracking under the pressure. That's why he just loses it when somebody points it out. Like, he's horrible at staying composed and not letting his emotions get the best of him. Like, when his wife gets brought up in this clip, he has one of the worst reactions you could imagine. That's obviously why this clip went so viral. You know, if he kept his cool, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But as soon as the girl he's debating mentions his wife's past, he just loses it and starts going off on her and insulting her, which she actually handles well. You know, she keeps her cool and just lets Andrew embarrass himself. So this is such a bad look for him, and it obviously shows how insecure he is about it. Which is funny because he's trying to prove the
Picture of
opposite, like
Ziz.
that there's nothing wrong with what she did. You know, he's flipping out. He's like, what's wrong with her having kids with other men? It's like, I don't know, you tell me. You don't sound too happy about it if this is your reaction. If somebody brings it up and you're like, stop attacking me and stop talking shit, it sounds like you're not handling it very well. And then the girl he's debating brings up how he's getting really worked up about it, and she's like, man, you're really red in the face. And he's like, well, it's because I was touching my face. You know, I was being performative about it, and you seem pretty pissed too. You know, he's such a man-child, and he's just coping like crazy. It's unbelievable.
But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
Under
you lick
your,
sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're a
mean?
fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I
daddies?
just say?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
doll. I'm sorry,
daddies?
dyke. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to
Do the women that you try
show
to?
your
Ditch
hatred
licking.
against?
Do you the women
they,
that
like,
you try
convince them
to?
that they shouldn't?
You know,
like,
Charlie, did I
pursue
bring
women? Do they know
Charlie?
that
Did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family?
years older?
Did I bring any of your
You
family
called me
into
fucking
anything?
stupid.
Did I
You
say
called
anything
me
about
fucking
your
stupid.
family being stupid, Charlie?
could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people
Okay.
on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck, what am I doing? Being married to my
I don't
wife.
think it's immoral.
Then why? So then.
Under my
So all
worldview,
you did.
that's perfectly
So wait,
acceptable.
Chuck. All you're doing is saying. So Chuck, shouldn't you actually be saying that Andrew? You're doing a good thing
Do you think your wife is a charity case?
by taking care of children who weren't mine. Was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me?
Got you real red in the face.
I do think that an argument like this, it can go either way, but the girl had a really good point. You're just embarrassed. And I think that's a point with a lot of these alpha male podcasters is they cleverly disguise their embarrassment with very strong topics and opinions. And it's good content. A lot of people just take that embarrassment energy because they can relate to it, but it's been packaged really well for these young men to be like, oh, interesting. So there is something there. So these feelings are okay. It's normalizing it in one instance, but also in another instance, it's good old-fashioned shame right? And that never goes away, right? It's good old-fashioned shame being disguised and being projected into the internet. And that's not a healthy thing, right? We should be dispelling shame, and we should be putting shame where it belongs. OnlyFans and the sexualization of youth and the next generation, we should be targeting that and not just going after just randomly attacking women on podcasts just because she brought up a fact of his life. This is good drama, though.
My hands were on my face just now, Chuck.
And before.
Because my hands were on my face, Chuck.
Oh,
It was
'cause you're mad.
It's performative, Chuck. I don't know. You looked pretty angry just a second ago, Chuck. You were
This
pretty
is what my
upset.
face looks like.
Yeah, so he was going through it because he knows people can see the irony here of him making a whole career out of promoting traditional values and lecturing women for being promiscuous and making bad life decisions, while at the same time being married to someone who has kids with 3 different guys. Like in the red pill space, a single mom is a huge red flag, and they always tell guys to avoid them. I mean, imagine if somebody with the same history as Andrew's wife was on this podcast or fresh and fit. She'd obviously get cooked by them, and nobody would believe that she's only been with 3 guys. That's what Andrew's wife claims. She's only been with the guys that she has kids with, which, again, if this was a random woman on a red pill podcast trying to say this, they'd all just laugh in her face. No way they'd believe her, and they'd think her husband is an idiot simp for believing her. But Andrew thinks his wife is different. You know, he believes her, I think. I mean, also he said when they had a kid together, he told her that they have to do a paternity test or he's leaving them.
Okay, it was a fact, and you brought it up because you wanted to use it as something disparaging, but you can't figure out how it's disparaging.
It's disparaging because it goes against the worldview that you espouse.
What part of me marrying a woman who was divorced goes against my worldview?
You say gnarly things about promiscuous women and that they're disgusting.
That's not promiscuity.
You say 3 baby daddies? Yes, that's promiscuous.
Wait a second. Help me out here. How many times have you had sex?
It's certainly under 10.
Yeah, and she has 3 long-term relationships, and I'm one of them. Okay, Chuck. Can you tell me? Can you tell me which one of you are promiscuous?
Through having had children with them, forever tied to her. That's a much stronger bond than a hookup.
Okay, but help me out. You fucked way more women than my wife, and she's the promiscuous one?
I have what I would consider 100% faith and trust in my wife. But I told her, I told her these words exactly. You're going to get the fucking test, and if not, I'm out the door. Period.
Well, also, in the way Andrew talks about his wife, you'd think she's some quiet lady who stays off social media and focuses on the family and their home, but she's really a vulgar loudmouth that's trying to be an influencer. She also always feels the need to step in and try to fight Andrew's battles for him. Like, she's always crashing out on Twitter, going hard, trying to defend him. And one time a girl got in Andrew's face, so then she called into the show and went off on her. And she just does not sound like a traditional feminine lady at all.
I told Priscilla that if she comes anywhere near my husband, she's gonna have to deal with me. I'll fly out there and she could try getting in my face and see how tough she feels then. Because I guarantee if it was me sitting across from your ass, you would not have had that kind of energy whatsoever. That is bullshit. And for you to think that you can physically attack my husband, like get in his face, say you want to take him outside on a national TV show that everyone saw, and then come back in the studio and act like you didn't do nothing, like, well, he made fun of me. Too bad.
What are they just have like multiple sex dolls in the background? I don't mean the women. They have literal. No, look in the back. They have literal like sex dolls. What is this podcast, dude? Whatever. This is an interesting position that he's in. I like to look at the best in people, and I like to think that he is standing up for his love and his wife. And he knows that all the shit, the barrage, the trolls that are going to come his way, he's almost anticipating it. This is a man that's been traumatized by him putting his life out there, which is nuts. And his wife contributing like this probably isn't helping. Probably not as crazy as the Akash Singh situation, but still not helping.
Are you a child or are you a grown woman? Have some self-control. And if you can't have some self-control, I'll come over there and teach you some. How about that?
And she treats Andrew like a child. She always acts like she needs to step in and protect him, and she does everything for him. It's so embarrassing. But Andrew seems to have no shame about it. Like, he completely relies on his wife. I think his wife is more independent than he is. I mean, it sounds like he'd be totally lost without her. Like, when she talks about taking care of him, it sounds like she's literally taking care of a child.
Andrew, when Rachel said that she does all domestic chores, is there anything you do? I mean, do you put the bins out? Do you the trash out? I mean, what do you do anything?
I don't do shit.
Andrew has never done a house chore ever in 17 years. I do all of that. I bring him his food. I bring him his drinks. I keep track of his schedule.
My wife foresees my needs before I foresee my needs. She knows.
Okay, hold on a second, Andrew. You can't have it both ways, my friend. You can't call someone an effing dyke for even bringing up his wife's past and pretend to be an alpha male, but get absolutely triggered, and then on the show, the national show, be like, yeah, it's I'm flexing because my woman does things for me. Traditional biological gender roles. That's what I believe in as an alpha male. You can't, that's the hypocrisy is showing. I think that's why people are taking notice here.
What I want to eat before I even know what I want to eat. She knows what it is that I want before I know what it is that I want. She foresees all of my needs.
So she runs this man's life. It's pathetic. But then she has to pretend like Andrew's a big, strong, masculine man that she needs to take care of her. And I mean, it just seems patronizing. Like, after he couldn't open that pickle jar, of course, his wife jumped to his defense and was like, actually, Andrew opens pickle jars at home all the time. Like, that is so embarrassing that your wife has to come out and say that about you. And honestly, she's probably the one that opens the pickle jars. Like, when they asked him to open one, he seemed frightened. He's probably like, wait, my wife usually does this for me.
Come on, you can do it.
Put it right side up. Just
You
so
can do it.
doesn't
You
spill
got
on you.
this.
All right, bro. I can't do it. Here.
All right.
Mate, she doesn't need to open it. She's got enough pickles in her hair. What is going on with that front bob section? That's crazy.
Oh my god. I guess, yeah, Andrew, go ahead.
I'm supposed to open the pickle jar?
It's like,
I'm assuming, like, most of these podcasts, it's how it goes. They have these, like, pretty attractive, hot women that look great but have, like, nothing much to say, and they just kind of wait through the 2 hours of these two wannabe chads. These two absolutely got bullied in high school, but now they're role-playing chads on the internet. Just talk about women and their lives for 2 hours. Is that what this podcast is about? I'm pretty sure I'm right. I've never seen it before, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I do. This seems a little immature. No.
And his wife watches all of Andrew's appearances, so she must have been dying inside seeing this and seeing him crash out over her past on that other episode, which she eventually called into and started going off.
Rachel seems to indicate she'd like to do a call-in with your permission.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to go have a smoke.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, no. He talked a bunch of shit. Now it's your turn.
To support the patriarchy. I'm kind of like the secretary that helps the patriarchy, and I just happen to be really fucking good at it. So if you ever want to talk more shit, let me know and I'll set up a debate with you, and I'll make you look 10 times stupider than even Andrew has.
Okay.
So you're the one who should get back in the kitchen, because you're useless. I don't know what you contribute to society.
So these two have a bizarre relationship. Usually red pill guys say it's a man's job to get his woman under control. But I think in this situation, Andrew's wife needs to get him under control. Like, this guy's a mess and is way too emotional about everything. It's embarrassing. But let me know what you guys think. And I just posted new is way.
Yeah, okay. I'm seeing the gold here for what it is. Yes, it's great from a red pill perspective. Yeah, what an embarrassment. Great. But what this guy needs is another, like, Chad, an actual alpha male, to be beside him. Maybe like a Myron type of character to balance his triggered crash outness out. Then we have comedy. We have the straight man to the funny guy, the goofy guy, That's a great, like, podcast team-up vibe going on. Anyway, I'm giving them ideas. Who cares? This was a fun video, and if you guys stuck around here until the end, hopefully you guys got something out of it. We're spreading love here on this channel. The funniest channel on YouTube, the internet. Juice Braka. And if you guys are new around here, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to join the cult. Welcome to the family. It's as easy as that, gang. We're going right to the top. I'm doing some fun content here. We're doing even gameplays. We do shorts like every day. Check out my stand-up. Do a lot of fun stuff, you guys. So please support the vibe. And let me know what you guys thought of Andrew and this episode's content in the comments below. I'll see you on the next episode, gang. I love you. Bye.